Hi everyone, welcome back to the final episode of my playthrough of Final Fantasy IV, where we'll find out if I can beat Zeromus or not. And, well, before I do that, I'm going to finally take on these Flan Princesses, and to do that, I put Stardust as a battle command for Cecil. It's also auto battle command if I felt like it. But mainly, the plan is, every time he'll draw attacks from the Flan Princess, he'll counter with a Stardust. And you're going to need 3 Stardust to make this work. Well, at least 3. And with the levels I have right now, that should be possible. I forget which stat it depends on. I think it depends on intellect because, well, I can't remember if it depends on intellect or spirit. I'll have to check some. But here we go. Got 3 Flan Princesses. Well, at least they didn't surprise us this time, but even then, still get hit with some of the Flan. Yeah, even with ribbons on, you're still vulnerable to Berserk. But with Cecil's levels and stats, he can take out these Flan Princesses. It'll take 3 to do it, and really, I'm just going to show this one, and hopefully I get lucky and get a rare drop. But sadly, I don't. So now that I've shown that, I'm going to head back to the end of the Lunar Subterranean to face Zeromus because I don't have the time to farm up Stardust to try and farm up Pink Tails or Rainbow Pudding. Although there are other. And I'm at the end. What I was about to say was I didn't have the time to farm up Rainbow Pudding or Pink Tails. But Rainbow Pudding could be farmed from, I believe, the yellow jellies or the ochre jellies from the Antlion Cave. But I digress. This is the point where we're going to finally take on Zeromus once and for all. So the plan is to try and show you my setup. I'm trying to remember which menu I'm going in. Yeah, I'm doing this post because for a moment I thought I was recording it live, but I forgot to have the microphone on because I've been recording without it. Basically, I put the Flame Whip on Rydia because she already has max intellect without the Stardust Rod. There's no need for me to put it on her. Although there's a stat higher than 99, I'm not sure of it. With Kane as Hoyland, his Dragon Gear and Protect Ring, which I think works better than the Dragon Gloves. So basically, he's set up well for defense. Let's see, with Edge, it's Murasame, Mazamune, Green Beret, Black Garb, and Protect Ring. I'm going through. I think, is there anything else I should be putting on him instead? And not really. Let's see, with Cecil, it's Ragnarok, his strongest weapon, Crystal Shield, Crystal Helm, Crystal Mail, and I put the Giant's Gloves on him. But I started trying to figure out whether I should put the Crystal Gloves on because he already has max strength. The Giant's Gloves are there to boost his strength. I don't think he really needs it. But I think I was going to end up missing that magic evade, so I left them off. With Rosa, it's the Yoichi Bow and Arrows because she'll have max intellect without the Sage's Staff. So instead, I mainly put those on her for stat boost. She also has the ribbon, the white robe, and the rune armlet. What's my end? Well, I don't plan on having her attack with those, but yeah, who knows? Maybe just if I were to ever do auto battle, which I won't. Now for battle commands, Rydia's Black Magic Summon, MP plus 50%, and Fast Talker. That way she can summon real quick, and that MP plus 50% does give her max MP. Well, maxes out her max MP to 999. Let's see, with Keenness, same as before, Cry, Jump, Darkness, and Phoenix. With Edge, it's attack, throw, steal, reach, and items. There is an item I want to try and steal. So I decided to move steal up to my main command. And stupidly got out of menu. Reach because he's going to be in the back row. There's really no need for me to have bless on him. So I think the attack is there just in case I run out of my shurikens in the night. Let's see, with Cecil is attack, draw attacks, counter. Let's see, I'm debating whether to have. I don't think I need Treasure Hunter on him, so I'm gonna switch over to something else. Yeah, I decided white magic right there just in case. Rosa, dual cast, omni casting, pray, HP plus 50% in items. Yeah, since she's the dedicated healer, she's going to need the most MP. Well, most HP. Well, high HP pool, but now it's time to take down Zeromus, and we're at the bottom of the lunar subterranean.
Golbez,
and we get there just in time to see Golbez and Fusoya take care of Zeromus instead. So we did all that leveling up for nothing. Well, we'll see. Golbez's Viagra should really let Rydia let us take care of that. Golbez, Rydia's pretty strong with the black magic. Unless Zeromus has really high magic defense. We don't really know that. Fusoya slowed him down. Tries to paralyze him, but it doesn't work. Golbez is just going through all of the top level elemental attack magics. And Fusoya going with Holy. Oh, so they're going to go double Meteor. So when did they get Twin Cast? And got like Zeromus begging for it. Begging for Meteor. Twin Meteor. Whoa. I can only do 9,999. The two of you together did 99,999. You must have limit break on or something. Yeah, the standard final boss speech where he says, "You may have beaten me, but I'll keep on living." So is the game over? We did all that for nothing? Well, I'll be quiet.
We did it. What a waste.
You sure did.
Such incredible power. And all of it warped to evil ends. Hey! Oh, you've come.
Hello, brother.
Looks like we were too late. You were supposed to leave him for me.
Oh, Edge.
Cecil.
Well, it's a touching moment. Two brothers reunited. Wait. What is it? Wait a minute. He took Twin Meteor, and somehow that was not enough. Alright. Well. Oh boy.
No! Death only fueled the evil within him.
Fueled the evil within him. Oh boy.
No, Zeromus. This time I will finish what I set out to do.
Jeez, Golbez, you barely took him last time.
Zeromus, be gone!
Zoya. Yep, they're going to try and take on Zeromus by themselves. Oh, and now they're just going to lay waste to him with Meteor. That should do it. Wait. Nothing happened? Well, Fusoya might have better luck. Oh, nothing happened. Oh boy. Alright, Meteor's not working, so let's use this item that we just now found out about. A crystal. Well, it didn't work on him. So because Golbez was evil for most of the game, it won't work for him. Get out there, you guys. Oh, he's not going to lay waste to him with me anymore. Oh, man. He just took out Golbez and Fusoya in one shot. Yeah, this is... Well, guess game's over. Zeromus laid us all to waste. Unless we get a miracle. And, wait a minute, is that my Mycenian Tower? What's a crystal doing there? Oh, wait, that's not the crystal, it's just a crystal.
Indeed. Now is the time we pray for them. No, for the entire world. Hallam, Olum,
Form being
we
unstoned.
must see that all the prayers made here reach Cecil and his friends on the moon.
Alright, gang, let's all pray together for a better world.
Cecil,
Yeah.
my friend, this is your chance.
Edward.
Please have courage.
Sid,
We'll all be waiting for you!
his two engineers,
For the sake of
King
the
Gia
whole
and Luca,
world.
Rise up! Our prayers
the maidens of Troya.
Come on, you can do it!
I think they're maidens, but I think they're really queens
Great
or
moon,
princesses.
Please, hear our
Praying
prayers.
to the moon, where we're finally gonna face,
Brother,
where Zeromus has taken us all down at least. But Golbez, yeah,
Cecil,
come on,
it
Cecil.
must be
He's
you.
telling you, Golbez has the crystal and realizes Cecil is the one who needs to use it, not him. And we get the crystal. Wait.
Zeromus,
We're going to find out
this
how
is the end for you.
this is going to help
not
us. Yes, and we're going to face Zeromus with 1 HP. And there's Talon Form reaching out to us. Yes, help us, twins. Use your twin magic to revive all of us. Bring it. Well, back to full. Well, they did revive all of us, so. Now we got Edward and the late Tella. Don't worry, Edward will be doing the living for both Tella and Anna. Their prayers are still strong. And Brittany and Rosa are back at max HP. Now we got Yang and Sid. This is a great moment where everyone we met and teamed up with along our journey basically comes through and helps us when our moment of need against the final boss of the game. So King and Edge are both at full strength. Now we get Fusoya and Golbez. They're not that far from us. They just got wiped out by Meteor. But somehow they're using what little strength they have left to help us out. knows the ATB bar. Cecil is the only one that's really active, mainly because he's the only one who started this battle alive. And now we're super powerful. I decided Abel for no reason. And now we're at Cecil's turn. We want to use the crystal on Zeromus. It's important that we do, and it looks like holy. But while I'm at it, I want to try and get some buffs going from Rosa. I'm going to have Kane cry. I don't want Edge to do anything quite yet. Yeah, mainly the buffs I got going are Haste and Shell. Oh, and Zeromus shows his true nature. So it took a while for the crystal to work. But work it did. And oh boy. That's Zeromus. Now, little prayer, get my MP back for Rosa. Alright, and this is... Yep, I got a dark matter. That's why I wanted Edge to steal. Basically, if you steal at the end in a dish, you're able to use your second run to face a couple of super bosses. And that's mainly why I did it for. I don't know if I'll have time to face those super bosses, but... No, I'll just admit I'm not going to have time to face the super bosses, but if you want to go for it, this is what you need to do. And he counters with Osmos on everyone, so... I gotta try and conserve my... I would say I would try to conserve my MP, but I got Ethers, and, well, Ethers and Dry Ethers and Elixirs that can take care of that little issue. Now for Edge, I'd have him throwing too much shurikens because they're super strong. I want to get slow reapplied so that Zeromus isn't trying to speed things up. Well, isn't faster than our party. But he does have the ability to negate our buffs. And basically, I'm going to try and go all out. Our finisher does have Cecil attack, because right now his attack is basically the best he has. I figured this is a good time as any to show Ashura. If I remember not to skip it. Oh, and that's his strongest attack, Big Bang. And it basically wiped out Edge and Meridian. And because Rosa was in the middle of a dual cast, I can't really do much about it. But it's also the main reason why I put AP plus 50% on her, so she can survive it. I just need to get everyone raised up. Now Kane was in the air at the time, so nothing happened to him. And also, I'm gonna say this is some pretty sweet final boss music. And I got like raising Kiraja. That combo's been pretty helpful. Oh, he's now going to use Osmos on everyone. Fuma Shuriken. Well, and Kane with a darkness boosted jump is doing max damage. Well, as far as max damage goes for me. Yeah, and I'll just say Zeromus has 150,000 HP. I've checked how much it was beforehand. And, well, we get to see Ashura. I figured she's the only someone we didn't get to see, but might as well show her. And of course, the face she shows is what spell you get. There's one for Kira, one for Kiraga, and one for Raze. it's why I don't really use it. But because I haven't used it so far, I figured I'd show it off. And wow, Edge with a Fuma Shuriken getting some higher damage now. I think that means Zeromus is in another phase of his final form. Luckily, there's only one target. There's not 3 or 4. But down goes Zeromus. That went a lot better than I thought it would. So I did it. I beat Final Fantasy IV. Yeah, but as long as there's light within us, you'll never succeed, Zeromus. No matter what form you take.
You've truly done it.
Yep, we did it. We finally did
I
it.
had no idea there was such strength in you.
Well, you underestimate
You
the
of the
potential of
blue
humanity
planet
in a
may have
half
already
Lunarian.
grown more powerful than we of the moon.
It does rather look that way, doesn't it?
But what of the final words Zeromus spoke?
Well, yeah.
As long as there is darkness.
Yes, the standard
There
final
will
boss
always
speech
be
that
evil in men's
he'll always
hearts.
live.
We all of us bear a touch of darkness. Just
We
as
all of
surely
us?
as we bear light. Much as with the twin sets of crystals.
Of course,
And
there are
the
light crystals and
darkened
dark crystals.
underworld that rests beneath your planet's
Overworld,
brighter
underworld.
surface. But as long as there is darkness,
Yes, but
so will there
yes,
always
the underworld
be
wasn't
light.
filled with bad people.
Just
The drawers
as
were
the
good.
light within you
Coco helped us with
grows to
with a
overcome
special
the
sword.
shadow cast by Zeromus.
Well, now that you mention it, I did feel a bit of glow.
Are you joking? It's a miracle Zemus didn't end up using you.
My love of justice kept him at bay, no doubt.
Well then,
Oh, silly
the
Edge.
time has come for me to join my people in their sleep.
So
What will
basically,
you do now?
Basoya is going to go back into his
We will
slumber.
return to our planet.
Our friends are waiting.
Yeah, everyone is
I
waiting for us on
see.
Earth.
You are lucky to have such friends.
Well, the blue planet.
I look forward to the day we can meet again.
Yeah, we're going to be greeted as heroes.
Might
But,
you permit
guess
me to
Gobez is going
accompany
to stay?
You would join me?
I would. I cannot return.
Well,
Not
I guess it makes
after
sense.
all I've done. And I would very much like to meet my
It's
father's.
not like if
at
he goes
least
back,
one
it's not like
time.
he's going to be going back
I
as a
see.
hero of the planet.
Yes, our blood
You'll be back as a
flows in
villain.
your veins too. You know this will be a very long slumber.
I'm guessing
I do.
he rather have it
Cecil,
be put
You
into
called me
eternal
brother.
slumber as penance instead of having to face the people of the
I
planet.
suppose I can expect no more than that. All you've suffered until now has been because of me.
We must go now and sleep. We will pray
He already-
for the peace of
He already
the
has to deal
planet.
with guilt of what he's done.
Come, let us go.
Yes.
But I guess it shows why he was never as strong as
All right,
Cecil.
letting him
Cecil
go.
had to face his misdeeds.
Your brothers.
And now Gobez
Farewell.
got to choose the way he faces his. But he couldn't face
Cecil?
the people he wronged. Well, Cecil, are you going to say goodbye?
Farewell, my brother.
Well, I guess he got to say goodbye. And here we see what Gobez really is. on the inside. Just an older brother who cared about his younger brother. You could finally see his younger brother without hatred, without anger, without resentment of losing his parents. But here we are at the end. There's our planet with 2 moons. Birth from moon with dragon's maw and born unto the stars by light and darkness cast aloft our dreamtide waits within. Well, oaths were sworn. Moon and swapped in ever light, ne'er again to no eclipse, earth with hallowed bounty reconciled. Yet fleeting is the reverie when moon from shadow has aggressed, guided forth anew by light made manifest. Hey, that rhymes. Two bound by ties of blood, by time and fate, then rest apart unto lunar light and Gaian breast. Yeah, I don't think we ever got that speech in the SNES version, but it's been so long I can't remember. It felt really good to play this game again, you know? And now we bring the lunar well back to its resting spot in the dragon's mouth, I guess. The dragon's maw for Mysidia. And here we get to see what's happened to everyone since we beat Zeromus. Fallon and Farm are still apprentices, still learning the ways of their special magics, white and black. Poro is on time, but Palom, he's too busy trying to get a girl. Telling stories of how he helped save the world. I mean, he helped with Cagnazo and Scarmillion, so he got to face half the elemental archfiends. Oh, and he's see what happens when you're late, pal? You get more homework. Not less, more. You should try being early. And of course, Edge has a kingdom to run now. His time saving the world meant that Avalon didn't have really time to rebuild, and now they have a chance to. Of course, all he can think about is Rydia. Oh, so true, hey, guess. Up red, Rhea's one, is Bay. But she's down in Eidolon Kingdom, and guess she decided to return to there with Leviathan and Ashura and all the summons. That's right, Rydia. Deep down, we're all the same. Oh, and I don't think Leviathan should have said it in front of Ashura. I think Leviathan's sleeping on the couch tonight. And now Yang gets to run and rebuild for Bull. I guess the kings decided that his term as king has ended, so he named a new king. And who better than someone who's fought, well, 2 of the elemental archfiends and helped defend Bull from Golbez and Cain. And still, we don't know what Yang's wife's name is. Come on, people. We need to give Yang's wife a name. She deserves it. And now, Edward is going to help rebuild Damcian. He's going to do it for the good of dancing, and also in honor of Tella and Anna. Of course, Edward, he'll see, but you gotta do your chores first. Hard work is to be rewarded. But remember, Edward, you gotta keep your promise. Remembering the love of his life. And there's King Gia and Luca. They're rebuilding the Dwarven castle. Of course, now that it's peacetime, we don't need weapons of war. That's why Gia is a good king. Oh, and just noticed that, well, I am helping. I'm supervising. He just yelled out one of the dwarves. Besides, he's supervising. He's helping out. And Kane's off on his own. And do we get to see him with... Yep, he takes his helmet off. Finally, he gets to let his hair breathe. Yeah, but I think it's really because he loves Rosa and can't bear to see his best friend and the woman he loves together, but... Oh, if you're wondering, this is the couple at Agar where the telescope is. When we could first view the moon. Now, this part we did get to see the SNES ending. See Earth, we just see, I guess, Mercury and Venus. Oh, there's Earth and its two moons. And yes, if I remember right, that is supposed to be Earth. You can, well, I'm gonna call it Earth. You can call it the blue planet if you want. But now we see one of the moons fly away. It's like it was there temporarily. Oh, and there's Cecil and Rosa. Finally, they can settle down, get married, have a child, and have adventures 20 years later. Yeah, that was probably him saying something as the moon decided to fly away. The Lunarian moon. Oh, and there's Sid. There's always time for lovey-dovey stuff. If they didn't have time, how would they have a kid and a sequel? No, I don't think I'll be playing that. There wasn't a 3DS version of that. Maybe there was on the PSP as part of a... I've been part of Complete Collection, I don't know, I haven't bought it. Cecil. Yep, they got together for good. Now Edge is visiting Baron. Wondering, Rosa and Cecil are king and queen of Baron, and now the overworld and underworld unite. Into their adventures. There's Yang, who's now king of Fabul. There's Paladin Quorum, representing Mysidia. And of course, the Elder and saw Porum try to sit on Cecil's. Well, Porum sit on Cecil's throne. Oh wait, the Elder's there. I should behave, Porum. Well, Palom. I get them mixed up still. Oh, silly. There's Edward. Here's Rydia, back from the Flame Arc. You figured she aged a lot since time flows differently there, but she hasn't at all. Edge went in a high five. I don't know if Rydia left him hanging or not, but every important character we've met in our journeys here, and there's Cecil and Rosa. And there's Sid with the crown. Yes, Cecil is now King of Baron. Alright, the soldiers are celebrating. You see one of their own become king and Rosa be queen. One day we'll see their sweet prince. And of course we get the final credits. And to see basically character sprites and animation a bit. I gotta say, I enjoyed playing this game again. You know, things were a bit different than the SNES version, you know, other than everything being in 3D instead of 2D. I feel like we got to see what the developers were intending to do. Oh, and there's Kid Rydia in white. Or wet. I think it's wet. Here's our good friend, the late Tella. Kinda like that, not everything was just charging, hit things first and ask questions later. Because it, particularly in the boss battles, it punished you for that. But then again, I'm not sure how you're supposed to think of stealing from Rubicante to get him to close his cape. But it's almost like, no, there's something there that's important to Rubicante. You're not supposed to get it at all. There's nothing there, and yet he's very protective of himself. I kind of enjoyed that boss battle. I kind of enjoy all the boss battles. They all brought some. Well, for most of them, they brought something different to the table. Oh, come on, Edge. One day, she'll open up to you. And there's Bygone. There's the Dark Elf. Of course, the Mage's sisters. I believe that's Kalka. Might be Brina. I don't know which one. Oh, Scarmillion. Backing off, falling off the edge. Cagnazzo. Arboricia. Rubicante. And like I think the Antlion version, well, the Antlion boss battle in this game is probably the version they intended originally, but I think because it was, well, because of the 16-bit era, couldn't do anything with it. That's our, and that's the Soya. I still didn't get a chance to do the whole thing. Naming way, cheating way, all that stuff. Mainly because I didn't have the time to find a rainbow pudding. But that might be something I do in a second playthrough. In the future. I don't know if I do a second recording of the second playthrough to show any differences, but I might not have time to do it. I mean, Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are out, and by the time this video is up, I might have some videos of that up. So I would go check those out. But by then, there would be far better Pokemon YouTubers to have the entire game done and upload it, and they're telling you how to do all sorts of things. I'm probably just going to do a basic blind run. Just up to the Elite Four and the Champion. That'd be it. After that, I'm not so sure. I mean, when I start this video series, I just landed a job, and now I don't have as much time for stuff like this as I normally do. I started a new job, and I'm not going to have as much time, so I might slow down how much I do an upload for. No, I might slow down how many uploads I do. I haven't decided how, but I'll still try to put some videos up. I mean, I still enjoy it. It's a hobby, not a life. But also, I hope you enjoy the credits, because they deserve the most credit. After all, you can't do a playthrough of a game if there's no game to play through. So while things might be slowing down after this and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, I hope every one of you enjoyed watching this. I really think things are going to slow down from this point, but I'll still try and put some stuff out. Really, I want to thank everyone for watching. Thank everyone who developed and worked on this game. Did a great job, team. You know, you might not be getting this message till 10 years after the game was released over here, and well, 26 years after the original SNES version came out. They deserve credit too, because without the original, there's no remake. Well, I don't know how much more I gotta say. There's maybe a couple more minutes left on the video before it's done, and I think I've said everything I needed to say. Who knows, this might be one game I go back to revisit for a second playthrough. If only to show the differences between the first and second. Who knows, I'd also like to revisit other Final Fantasy games. So, and there's Golbez's parents. Cecilia, Cloya, and I forget what Golbez's name originally was, but they're staring at their homeworld, I think. I'm not sure. Well, if you're wondering, there's our little traveling companion that's still hiding. He's still cheating away, but saying we can play this up to 3 times in a row. That was just the first one. And we get the limit break on it, which if I were to do a second or third playthrough, I would do. And because never say never, I decided to put save slot in slot 1. But that's going to do it. I want to thank you for watching and see you next playthrough.